Holy hell, YouTube, we are back with another video so soon. Back-to-back uploads, what's happening? So initially, when I wanted to come into this video, I was going to shit on Jason Schreier a little bit because he tweeted out earlier today that he thought during the PS5 reveal livestream thing, they're going to show the remake coming to PS5, but also a trailer for Remake Part 2, but then also a trailer for Final Fantasy 16. And we were definitely going to make fun of Jason Schreier a bit, but in looking into this stuff, there's a post over on Reddit that I came across about this tweet. That's how I learned about it, because Jason Schreier has me blocked on Twitter, so I don't see his tweets. And in that Reddit thread, somebody actually linked to something that points to the development for Remake Part 2 actually ramping up, which is awesome. Anyways, back to the Jason Schreier prediction tweet. I'm glad I didn't see this tweet until after the PS5 event was over. I did tweet out about this prediction he made, this bold claim. But somebody actually let me know on Twitter that the live stream was actually over, the event was over, and nothing was ever shown, which is pretty obvious. And that's what's kind of crazy here, is this was a massively bold claim. If you go through the replies on Twitter to his tweet, like a lot of people are hyping it up, like, oh my god, don't get my hopes up, you know, da, 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 da. Same thing on Reddit. A lot of people were like, man, this is something I didn't even think of, but it is definitely possible. How? How do you think this is possible? People seem to be forgetting that the remake just came out. Like, maybe it feels like it's been out for a while, but it's only been 2 months. It is June 11th right now. As I'm recording, the game came out April 10th. It's almost exactly 2 months to the day. Why the hell would they reveal Part 2 already? And maybe you could have revealed that the game is coming to PS5 at some point, but you also got to remember that this game has a PS4 exclusivity for 1 year. To reveal it on PS5 would take away sales from the PS4. The way this is going to work is they want to sell as many copies as possible for this gen, and then they want to try to resell it to you again for next gen, where it looks a little bit prettier. That's how you make the most money possible. But again, this game just came out, which is why it doesn't make a lot of sense that anybody would be predicting a reveal of any kind for the remake. Like, 2 months, man, the game's 2 months old. 2 months, depending on the game, isn't even long enough for the first piece of DLC to come out. If we just use Final Fantasy 15 as an example, since it was the last big, mainline Final Fantasy game, it came out in November of 2016. And the first actual piece of DLC, episode Gladio, didn't come out until March of 2017, almost exactly 4 months later. So why would they reveal a sequel to the remake already? Now, the part where he predicted them showing something for Final Fantasy 16, now that one is a definite possibility. I'm actually surprised that they didn't, because at this point the game's got to be coming to PS5. I don't think we have any concrete evidence on the game at all. I think it's just been rumors for a while. A lot of people were hoping for something regarding Final Fantasy 16, so I'm not knocking him for that prediction, because that's what a lot of people were thinking. But jumping back really quickly to his prediction for Remake Part 2 of it coming out in fall 2021, that's a year and a half maybe after the release of the first part. We know the game's still being developed right now. As I'm talking to you, as you're watching this, they are still working on Remake Part 2. We don't even know exactly how far along they are. The odds of it coming out at all in 2021 are pretty damn low. So the odds of them giving us some sort of a trailer and already having a release date or window are pretty damn low. Not to mention, even if they did, it would probably be delayed to 2022 anyways. Anyways, moving past all that, onto the info/news for the development of Remake Part 2. In this Reddit thread about Jason Schreier's tweet, somebody actually linked to a tweet from the woman that does the motion capture for Tifa. Now, the auto-translate on this is as terrible as always, but what's important here is the guy she's taking a picture with is the guy who does the motion capture for Cloud. So we have Tifa and Cloud right here doing motion capture. Now, I'll be completely honest with you guys, I don't know it was staged during a video game's development that you do motion capture. Is that early? Is that middle? Is that late stuff? I don't exactly know. Maybe you guys do. But what is important is that they're doing motion capture for Tifa and Cloud, which means that they're definitely ramping up the development on Remake Part 2. I'm assuming, because the COVID-19 stuff is kind of slowing down around the world, so they're able to get together now and record and do stuff. And actually, speaking of that, that's another reason why it's kind of weird to expect anything regarding Remake Part 2 is because, stuff's been kind of at a standstill for a few months now because of this stuff around the world. So sort of just depending on whenever motion capture is done for a video game, or more specifically when Square Enix decides to do motion capture for their games in the game's development cycle or whatever, can give us an idea of when Remake Part 2 might be coming out, or at least an idea of when we might see something for it. Anyways, my dudes, that's pretty much the video. I do enjoy doing the daily uploads. I'd love to do this more often if we can, but it's just there's not that much information out there for the remake. But I did come across this stuff today that I felt like talking about. So when do you expect to see something for Remake Part 2, like a trailer or a reveal, anything like that? Do you think we're going to see that at all in 2020? Is that something that's more slated for 2021 with a 2022 release date? And also, I suppose, when do you think we're going to see something for Final Fantasy 16? Either way, leave your thoughts more in the comment section below. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new and will stay updated with more Final Fantasy VII Remake content. Turn on my notifications. Follow me on Twitter at @dashingdavid and my Discord. Links to my social networks are in the description and in the outro. Later, guys.
Give me forever for a while, give me forever for a while, quit acting